Why do y'all have an issue with the schools telling children about pronouns and having them deal with them?
First of all, thank you for having me. And I wanted to say I honor you and your journey and where you are in life. And it has nothing to do with that. We're here about our kids. And so in school, I feel like this is a family issue. It's a parent-child issue, and it's a real issue with some kids. I think that the percentage is quite small for how many kids go through this real serious issue, and including and imposing this on the entire school or the entire class is where I have a problem.
There's no reason an 8-year-old should be taking an assignment that says, what is the gender spectrum? And I had to explain to my 8-year-old son that they're about the gender spectrum and no longer about boys and girls, about femininity, feminine clothes, that uniforms could be sexist.
Well, let's look at your 8-year-old's homework assignment. It says uniforms may be sexist. Some uniforms may strike students and parents as sexist. For example, if a uniform requires girls to wear skirts and pants are not allowed, some students and parents may object, leading to conflict with the school's administration. Not all girls want to wear skirts, and some may resent being told to wear traditionally feminine garments. Also, if a student is unsure of their place on the gender spectrum or is experimenting with different forms of gender presentation, school uniforms can present a real challenge. Now, what would...
Oh man, this thing, it's not a joke, but while listening to these rules and whatever that is going on in these schools in America, it's really, really crazy. It's not a joke, but it's like, it's like the actual sense of it is that, whenever you listen to a madman or a mad woman or a mad person talk, sometimes you laugh and sometimes you feel like you feel bad, because whatever that is coming out of his or her mouth, it's not okay. It's not right. It's confusing, and that's why they are referred to as mental illness, because the brain is not functioning. It's not working the way it's supposed to work. It's like when a car engine is having, or maybe when a car engine is faulty, the car does not drive the way it's supposed to function. The car does not go the way it's supposed to go. So when these people are saying all sorts of things like this, even writing these kind of things for like to children to abide with or whatever, you can see the confusion there. You can see the sign of them, like you can understand that the people who are writing these things are not okay. They are not. Let's just continue, man.
What was the assignment?
The assignment was whether school uniforms, pro or con, should schools have uniforms? And I believe they had that assignment just so they could squeeze this in. This was an agenda and not appropriate for 8-year-old children. When I drop my child off at school, I don't expect him to be indoctrinated. Why are we doing this? Shouldn't the schools be focused on science and education and learning and reading and writing? And instead they're being taught, are you a boy? Are you a girl? And they're confusing the children.
We're going to take a break. What these parents feel about gender-neutral locker rooms and bathrooms next.
Today is International Pronouns Day. It's a day designed to make personal pronouns more mainstream. Now we have a new pronoun, and it's they.
They.
Merriam-Webster dictionary revealed it is expanding the definition of the word they to refer to a, quote, single person whose gender identity is non-binary. The annual event aims to make respecting and educating people about personal pronouns commonplace.
International Pronouns Day makes everyone more comfortable having the conversation about what pronouns are and how that is in relation to their identity.
In one of my videos, I used the word that I said something like, whatever happens in America has its way of spreading across the globe, you know. It has this influence of like going so fast and sweeping across the whole world, you know. I've said that before. And now here now they have started this one again. What did they say? International Pronouns Day. You know? What do you mean by international? International to where? Is the whole world celebrating Pronouns Day now? Well, should I just say maybe America Pronouns Day? You know? Not international. What do you mean by international? Is the whole world, like in my place where I come from, there's nobody celebrating Pronouns Day, you know? Or other places, maybe in Asia or Caribbean or whatever, Africa, you know? There is no place where people are celebrating or have one day called International Pronouns Day. But now they've started in America. Before you knew it, it will spread across the whole places. You see? You guys should better stop it here, okay? This is madness.
You have an issue with gender-neutral restrooms.
Correct. This is a war on gender. Just like how Addison mentioned before with the pumpkin that in that picture it said no gender or gender's over.
Gender's over, yeah.
Gender's over. Well, I believe in gender. And to deny that there's a difference, to say gender's over is radical stuff that should not be taught to third graders. That's dangerous. And if you extrapolate and continue on, then it leads to to gender neutral bathrooms, which they're doing at the school district next to us. And they're doing that throughout the country, and gender neutral bathrooms and locker rooms. And that's just not safe. That is a dangerous situation to keep them combined in the same space.
Yeah. How do you feel about the gender-neutral bathrooms and locker rooms?
Yeah, well, I agree with my fellow Matt over here. Loudoun County is a famous case that the Daily Wire we helped uncover. There was a gender non-conforming boy in a dress who went into a girl's restroom and violently raped a young girl.
Shit.
After that happened, that's when the school district decided, oh, you know what? Now we're going to open up the restrooms and invite the boys in with the girls. Now, here's what happens. Because we hear a lot about, well, gender nonconforming people, transgender people, it makes them feel bad if they're not given access to the bathrooms they want. Well, okay, so they have their feelings. What about the feelings of the girls who are getting raped? There are many girls and many women who are speaking out and saying, we want privacy in our facilities. We don't want a man in the bathroom with us. And then what we hear
Both
from
people
what we hear
want
from
privacy
this side,
in the bathroom.
what we hear from this side.
I did not say that we want open bathrooms where anyone
Okay.
can go in.
What we hear from this side is that, well, their feelings don't matter. We're not going. Who cares? You just have to deal with it, right? Because the transgender people, the gender nonconforming people, it's their feelings that take priority.
I'm not trying to.
What a society, you know? Society where now they are trying to make boys and girls use the same washroom or the same bathroom. Why not just why are you guys still putting on clothes in the US? Maybe in summer you guys just just walk naked. There's no need wearing clothes or whatever, because if you see anyone that take off his or her clothes on the street and walk naked, people will say this one is mad, right? But now you want male and female to use same bathroom. What's the difference? What's the difference between male and female using same bathroom where they can go in the same time and they take off their clothes, do whatever they want to do there, and the difference between the one naked outside walking? It's the same thing, because they can easily see each other wherever, naked. So the same way outside, if you think it's normal for boys and girls to use same bathroom, then it should be normal for you guys in the US to just stop dressing while going out. Just go naked, So let's just know that now we are in the days of Sodom and Gomorrah. Mad people everywhere.
Minimize your concern around it, but I don't know that it's a safety issue. And you usually still have another bathroom that you can go to.
It's a security issue. My daughter would not feel safe or secure if she had to share a bathroom or a gender-neutral locker room with boys.
All right, normally on birth certificates, you have two choices, male and female. Well, not anymore. I'll explain when we come back.